Everybody, say hi. Say we're gonna do a video together. Oh, your stomach just did something weird. What was that about? You good? Good, my little pumpkin? I know. Let's see what's going on. What's going on in the world of YouTube? Hmm? You're just like so calm. He's so calm. He hasn't been this lovable in a while. He's been kind of mean lately. Had a little bit too much testosterone. Been angry. He has, haven't you? Yep. So I'm wearing clothes, you guys. I swear I am. Really wearing clothes. So yeah, just decided to come on here because it is August 1st, and I said I'm going to do live videos every day this month. I'm still waiting for my good camera. Hopefully it's going to be a good camera where I can adjust some of the lighting. There's so much pink. I guess I should have rethought doing videos in this room, but this is where my computer is. Right, Dig? And I really have to go get my nails done tomorrow or Friday. Definitely by the weekend. I have to have my nails done because they're due. They're definitely due. We need to pay some attention, don't we? Don't we? I think this is just going to be like a me and Digger kind of day. I am feeling really good today, actually. Yesterday, I was kind of like, eh. Today I'm feeling so much better. I just feel good about life. And I'm really starting to feel excellent about the future, I guess. I guess maybe not even a future. Right now, I'm just trying to live in the now, live in the moment. And how can you not be happy when life is just so good? You woke up, you're alive, life is good. When you're living, you have an opportunity to make the best out of whatever situation you're in. So that's a good thing. Right, Zig? Digger thinks it's a good thing. Don't you? I love you so much. Come on, puppies. I won't give you too much love though, because I know you get a little antsy. What are you doing? I came home from work and he was just being so lovable. Weren't you? I came home to see him because I woke up this morning and we had no water. Greg said, get up and use your bathroom because you get one flush. That's it. So I got up because, of course, your morning pee smells the worst. So you got to make sure that you can flush that. So I got up, did that. And before I left the house, we had water. And I got to work and there was no water all day. All day. We have porta potties. And I work on a second floor and we have to go up and down the steps, but it's not normal steps. It's a warehouse type of place. So being upstairs is going up 30 steps. That's a lot of steps. So I'd go up the steps and then back down the steps and all that good jazz. I'm surprised you're still sitting here with me, chilling. I cannot believe it. You're being so good. You love me. He loves me. So I did that. And I called Greg and I said, I'm coming home for lunch because I want to use a real bathroom. So I came home. Finally, the water is starting to go through the sink and it's not looking dirty anymore. But I'm still drinking water from a bottle, from a little water bottle that I have here. My ears itching me. So That's kind of what we're doing. Right, 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 right. I don't even know what I wanted to come on here and talk about, really. I'm being kind of boring. But I will say, see my Chloe back there? I changed her outfit. She's in a green outfit, a green and white striped shirt, because I change her shirt quite frequently. I figure if I'm too fat to wear these clothes, at least she can, right? Right. But it's all good. It'll all work out in the end. And you guys, guess what? Greg and I are going to be heading out this weekend. I think we're going to go out to Gettysburg because he likes to go. They have Gettysburg outlets, and he wants to go to the kitchen place because he found this new pan that like works really well, and he can clean it out and everything like real clean and smooth and nice like. So we're going to do that. And what else are we going to do? We might go out to lunch. I don't know. Oh, where are you going? Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Stay here with me, please. I love you so much. I love you. You love me? Do you love me? Dicker's gonna leave me. Oh, boo. Boo hoo. All right. So, you know what else I want to talk about? We're gonna talk about this. I talked to my boss today and I told her that I'm going out on some FMLA time, probably after Greg gets his surgery. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna put you down. You ready? Your heart is beating so fast. All right, you go see Dad, and you come back if you want to chit chat. Oh no. Hey, babe. Greg, I think he might have to go out. Okay. So, anyway, I was talking to a guy that I work with, and we were talking. There's a lot of people that are leaving the company because there's so many jobs that are available. And I'm just like, I keep going through this, like, do I want to look for another job or am I good where I'm at? I think I'm good where I'm at. I'm just gonna like chill and just enjoy life, right? Because I kind of feel like I'm old at this point, and there's no reason for me to drive and commute an hour two ways and all that stuff. So I think I'm just good. But I think it's really cool that so many people are like finding new jobs and moving on in their life. Those are good things. Those are good things. And let's see, what else? I don't know. I think it's good, but I'm good where I'm at. I don't need to go anywhere. I'm cool. I'm ready to retire. It's probably terrible. But I kind of feel like I'm just at that point in my life. I don't need to like struggle or stress out about looking for a different job. So it's good. Plus, I don't work that far. Although it is nicer when I don't have to walk outside to use porta potties. But beggars can't be choosers. Hopefully, the water will be back on tomorrow. But I need to take a gallon jug to work with me tomorrow just so I can make sure that I have water at work because I don't want no brown water. That would be gross. And, oh, we found out Greg leaves his Jeep outside and he opened the Jeep the other day. He opened the glove compartment and he said, something got in and ate my M&Ms. Because we keep candy in the glove compartment for him because his blood sugar drops and sometimes it gets pretty low. So we try to keep candy in the different vehicles. But we're pretty sure a mouse got into the Jeep glove compartment and it ate his candy. That's not good. So we got to try to take care of that before he goes in for his surgery. And yeah, so he's going to have surgery in less than 2 weeks. And I talked to my boss about that today, and I got to call. I have to call, make sure that they put the right time in for me and everything. But I'll be gone that whole week anyway, so hopefully that's all we're going to need. I just got to make sure that he doesn't get any blood clots or anything like that. But I think we'll be okay once that's done. And yep, I did. Hey. I did some daily vlogging today, which I have not done in a bit. So I have a little bit of video. I don't know if I'm going to have enough for a full upload yet, but we'll see. And I have to go into the spare room. So we have 3 bedrooms in this house. And hey, Chris. So we have 3 bedrooms, and in this room is my closet, wardrobe room. I don't even know. It's my room. It's my pink room. And then we have spare bedroom. We have a spare bedroom. Greg, say hi.
Nope.
We have a spare bedroom that we turned into my Betty Boop room. So we got to show that off because we have 2 really large curio cabinets. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 curio cabinets between the living room and the dining room. And then we have 2 big cabinets in the new Betty room, which is our spare bedroom. But Val says hi. And why are you covering yourself like that? You're fine. Just don't be naked. Oh, God. So I don't even have any words for him. So anyway, so I have that stuff in the Betty room, which we still have to clean. And I'm getting it together a bag of items for charity. We used to do that a lot when we lived on the other side of town because they would have trucks out more frequently. But where we live now, they don't like to bring trucks out because I guess we're kind of like, we live in the redheaded stepchild area of Maryland. Like, no naked booty. No. We're like the redheaded stepchild of the state of Maryland. Like, nobody cares about us. Like, we're just like, psh, whatever. Although we've been on the news a lot. We were on the news for a couple different things in the last year, like national news, like nighttime talk show host type of news, which is so weird because it's like not a very well, it's getting to be a little bit more populated, but not quite as much as where we came from. So anyway, I checked to see if we could get it's the vets that come out and they collect clothes and stuff like that. So I found out that they will still come out and they will come here and they'll get stuff. So I'm going to see if I can get them to bring a truck in the area when I'm on vacation. So Greg and I are going to go through the spare bedroom, get rid of sheets and blankets, and I want to say my clothes, but I have a little bit, I tend to be a hoarder. And I think it has to do with the fact that I couldn't like have things when I was younger. Like my brother stole my clothes and my sister, okay, like I had this baby bottle, like when I went to the hospital to give birth to my daughter. And I come home and I had this like baby bottle that I got from a baby shower. And I was starting to collect money. So that was going to be like my daughter's little fund. And I come home, it just goes flying by. I come home. Digger, come here. Greg's up to no good. I know it. He's up to no good. So anyway, so I came home and all of my daughter's money was stolen. My sister took her money. I'm like, really? All I did was go to the hospital to have a child, and I come back to the house, and That was it. Can she tell that Digger's like a little bit, he's, what is that called? He's got like buku testosterone right now, and he's very angry. He's so angry. But he bit me too. He bit me the other day. Like, you probably can't even see that. Can you see that? That's like a blood blister. Like, it didn't even like break my skin, but Digger did that to me. Rude. But yeah, so my sister did that. My sister also, bitch, she's a bitch. Okay, so I had her at my house, my apartment, and I think my daughter was like 2, so she was babysitting while I was working, and I come home, and I had my rent money in a safe. So the safe was in my closet on the floor, and in order to get the door to open, you had to kind of like lift the the safe up just a little bit so that you could swing the door open. If not, it would only like open like maybe like that much. Like, it didn't open that much. So anyway, so I go in and I go to open it, and the freaking door flies off the hinge. And I'm like, how did the safe door just fly off? So like, I went to lift it up so I could pull the door out, and the door just like flew up. My sister, I don't, who does this? How old was she at the time? She had to be like 14, 15 at the time. And I was so mad. I didn't grow up with guns or anything like that in the house. I mean, my dad, he was part of a shooting team. He was in the military, but we didn't grow up like with guns around the house. So I didn't have a gun. Yes. um Greg. So anyway, so I used to keep a aluminum baseball bat behind my door. So like right at my door, just in case, like, I don't know, it was a single woman, a mother, I needed some protection. So I found out that she stole all my money. I think I probably had about $600, $500 in there. And that was my rent money. I was so mad. And I went and grabbed my baseball bat, and I was going to bust her head in. I was so pissed. I'm like, who does that? Who does that? It doesn't even, it blew my mind. I called my mom. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning too. Called my mom. I was like, you better get her. I said, she's sleeping on the balcony. I will not let her in my home at all. That was just one of the few times that I was going to kill her. Slugger. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Don't piss me off. I used to have such a bad temper. Oh my God. Like, I legit had a bad temper. I'm so calm. Greg keeps me so calm. He says I keep him calm, but he keeps me really calm. Like, I'm very level-headed these days. So I guess that's a good thing. But oh my God, my sister, oh, I could kill her. I could kill her. She was so bad. So I don't know. But I remember those days. Oh man, my sister. Yeah, and my mom, my whole family was messed up. My whole family was messed up. I remember my mom, she could be like really cool and like good, but she had 4 kids, but she could not be a mother to all the kids at the same time. So she could only, if she was talking to me and we were on good terms, and she had like hate on the other 3 kids. And it was like that with all of them. Like, if she was on good terms with my sister, then she hated everybody else. And I remember, my mom was in the hospital. I remember, okay, so my mom and I were on good speaking terms. And one thing about my mom, though, she didn't have any pictures of me or my sister in the house at all. She only had pictures of the boys. She did not have pictures of us at all. She had a few pictures of my daughter, but like that was it. It was weird. I'm like, why do you not have any? And I just randomly noticed that. Like she didn't do it to I don't know if she like did it on purpose so I would notice it or not, but I was just like, there's not no pictures of me or my sister. Like, what's that about? And the really messed up thing is my mom had a ton of pictures because she was heavy, heavy into scrapbooking. So she had like DSLR cameras. I mean, we're going back years too. And I mean, we can go back 20 years. She had DSLR cameras. She was heavy into scrapbooking. So I'm like, how do you not have pictures of us? And I was the oldest, so I know there were plenty of pictures of me around, but whatever. And then when she died, like nobody got anything. I don't know where any of her stuff went because I didn't find out that she had passed away for 6 months because nobody told me. I went to her house to tell her that somebody told me that she was dead, but I couldn't tell her because she really was dead. I don't even know how that happens. Like, how do you not say something? So crazy. Oh my God. And then I remember my sister was pregnant. Nobody told me that she was pregnant because she was pregnant with my daughter's father's kid. So my sister was with my baby daddy. Yeah, right? Ugh. So it's like some Jerry Springer like level stuff. Well, thank you. Welcome. So yeah, it was like some legit Jerry Springer stuff. I mean, the things that I could say, I swear I could write a book. It's insane. It's like even going back and thinking about like just I ended up in some I don't know how I survived. I ended up in some crazy, crazy situations. I mean, I ended up living in the worst part of Baltimore City and I don't know. I don't know how I didn't die. I did some stupid stuff when I was younger, but I was so desperate to get out of my parents' home. Thanks. So, I don't know. Crazy, crazy stuff. I feel like I should drink some wine tonight, but I'm being good. No wine, just the water. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I probably should start getting. You're 13. You're gonna be drinking wine soon? Val, have some for me. Were you Val last night? Were you saying that you can't drink a whole bottle? Because I can drink like 2 or 3. I could probably drink you under the table, girl. Lots of sips for me. I gotta be good though. I told Greg I'm not gonna have no wine until the wine festival. I know. I know. I think Val and I should totally do that. We should have like a tit for tat night. We should be like, okay, we're gonna go toe for toe. We'll get the same exact bottles of liquor and we'll just like we'll drink it. All right. Okay, we'll do that after I'm allowed to drink. But then I won't be able to hold my own. What am I getting myself into? I'm up for a challenge though. I'm up for a challenge. Val, you should make your way down to Maryland and then we could have like a we'll just have a drink-a-thon. Yes. It'll be fun. So, yep, yep. Mm-mm-mm. You'll be happy to know, though, that I am looking at all these positive things right now. I used to call it every day, not just Wednesday. Oh my. See, that's my fault. Greg got me into drinking wine, and now, like, I have a problem. I'm drinking water. I so want some wine now that I'm talking about it, but I'm trying to be so good because we go to the wine festival the middle of September. So I'm just trying to hold out until we get there. It'll be good. But I love me some Moscato. But Greg and I have been drinking some Chardonnay lately. Seems to be our new thing. Although I'm trying to get him to drink tonight so I can have a reason to open up a wine bottle. I told him that his knee hurts and he should probably have some Jack Daniels or some vodka. Have you ever heard of vodka? It's vodka and tequila in one thing. Hey, Val, I was thinking about that too. Good, yay. We make a good sangria here at the house with the fruit that we grow in the yard because we have a like orchard in the back. We have so many fruit trees. Oh yeah. Yep. I mean, I figure if Greg's not feeling well, might as well like have him, you know, have him drink a little. He can bring me something to drink. But see, Val, he would do like Kevin did to you last night. You know, you asked him to go get you some more wine, and he said, no, Greg will do that kind of stuff to me. And then he'll pour me like a little bit of wine, and then he'll drink the rest of it from the bottle. And I'm like, what happened to the rest of the wine? No, I can't do that. Mm-mm. I know. Well, this year, things aren't growing as well as they should be growing. We've had a lot of rain, and it's pretty much killing everything. Liz! Oh my God, girl, I saw that you got videos up too. I hope you're doing well. Oh man, it was so bad. Last week we had like major flooding. Like the park, I usually go for a walk. I usually go for a walk. I miss you too, Liz. We got to get together. We got to talk. But we have a park at work. So normally I walk through the trail and the trail was completely flooded. There you couldn't even tell. And then the there's a baseball field and there's a baseball fence and the fence was destroyed because of all the water. So it was crazy. What are you gonna do? Liz, it's so funny. Greg and I were talking about you this evening when we were having dinner. I told him that I clicked on your stuff and I saw that you had some cat videos. Bring a kayak. Oh, Lord. Greg wants to actually get a kayak. He wants to do all that stuff once he gets his knee fixed because he feels like, you know, he's going to be like a 20-year-old. And Lord, I can't keep up with him. I'm like, back off, sweetheart. I'm 40. I'm getting old. I'm not as young as like I was when I met you. But he does want to do that. That's cool. Liz, I was actually surprised that you made any videos. Randomly, I just clicked on your channel and I'm like, oh, look at that. There's some videos. So, yep. And we can do it here too. We have all kinds of mountains and we're right by the Kentucky Mountain and we've got the Appalachian Mountain. So, We have some pretty awesome trails and everything out here too. Some beautiful waterfalls. It's a really nice area, and we're so rich with history out here. I mean, we've got Gettysburg not too far away, and DC, and Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Waterfalls are so beautiful. Especially, Greg and I were out at the waterfalls a few months ago. I want to say it was the beginning of the year, maybe like January, February, and the waterfall was completely frozen. And there was a family that was out on the rocks, and they were walking on the ice, and I was hoping that I could catch them on video falling flat on their butt, but they never fell. But they were so close a couple times, so close. But that was actually pretty cool. Shampoo commercials. Yeah, I guess I could see that. I can see that. Yeah. Today's an anniversary for Greg. It has been 29 years today that he hurt his back at work. So, in case you don't know, he used to drive a tractor trailer, and he was at a stop, and somebody like pulled into the back of the trailer to get something out, and there was a roll of rubber that they used to make like welcome mats for big commercial welcome mats, and the roll of rubber fell. It was like, I think like a 1,000 pounds or something like that. I don't know. And it fell on him and it crushed his back. And that happened 29 years ago today. And he went to the hospital, and the doctors like wouldn't tell him, like they were like, oh yeah, you'll he assumed that he was going to be going back to work. And they were like, well, we're going to give you this note to have you out of work for this long, knowing that he was never really going to go back to work. So yeah, it's kind of like a bittersweet thing, but 29 years. I was really young when that happened. He was young too, but I was really young. I was like in elementary school, young. Whatever. So he just kind of deals with that. I mean, anybody that sees him, you wouldn't like know he's been through all that, but he's had like major surgeries. He has all kinds of steel rods in his back, to the point where like they kind of experimented on him to kind of perfect the back surgery thing. So he was like a guinea pig back then. I will say hi to Greg, but he's like scared to come around for some reason. When he walks by, he walks back by with a blanket on his head. Like a fool. I don't know what he's doing. Earlier, Dicker was in here with me just chilling. He was being so good, and then I guess he was just like, peace out, and leaving. Whatever. So, yeah, but it's his anniversary. And then we have our anniversary coming up in November. So a lot of years. I know, right? Everybody knows what he looks like. I don't know why he's being a punk. He's just doing that because I told him the other day, I said, you got to let me know what you're doing. I was like, because I'm doing live video and I can't edit you out. I said, so if you walk by without any clothes on, it's going on YouTube. You're in trouble, boy. Oh my God, a fake hip? Really? I didn't even know they could do that. I guess I could, right? I mean, I guess I can do anything. Good Lord. What happened to Kevin? Why has he got a fake hip? Ouch. Sounds like some stuff Greg would do. I was like, I was telling somebody a couple years ago, Greg woke up in the middle of the night and he decided to drive himself to the hospital, driving his stick shift, using the arm that he said was hurting so bad. And he goes to the hospital and he finds out, like, they said, did you ever get like stuck in your arm before? He's like, I don't think so. And then he's like, oh yeah, I did get stabbed with an ice pick when I was like 17 or 18. I'm like, who forgets that they got stabbed with an ice pick? Who forgets something like that? Like that's not something that I would just be like, oh yeah, I completely forgot that happened. Especially if it's like bad enough that it's still affecting you years later. Oh wow. Okay. I tell you, our men go through some stuff, don't they? But it's not like they have children. Greg had a kidney stone before. He thought he was having a child, but he's a little punk. And all the stuff you can deal with, you can't deal with that. I mean, come on. Let's get it together. Really. Hmm, I don't know. Yeah. Yep. So, but I only have 7 more work days and then I'm on staycation. And then I have to deal with Greg and his knee surgery. That'll be fun. We've gone through like practice runs to make sure that we can like elevate his leg just as it needs to be. And I have to remember, I have to look for the little ice pack thingy that we have so I can make sure that his knee is okay and whatever, has the heat and the cold when it needs it, all that kind of jazz. So he's just old. Well, he like did a bunch of stuff like when he was younger. So like, you know, motorcycle stuff, like motorcycle fall, or I think he like somebody flipped their door open, and I don't know. I don't know. Stupid stuff he did like before I met him. And then with his back, and then he was overweight. So recently in the last like 7 years, he lost about 70 pounds. So that's taken a lot of like weight that he had on his, that was being pushed on his knees. So that and just age, the normal stuff, the usual. Yeah, he did. But he has more fun with me now because I am amazing. Oh man. I know, right? I doubt he'll come in here. Hey, babe. He's ignoring me. Let me send him a text. I'm gonna be like, Liz wants to see your face. Your face. Come here, please. He's probably just gonna ignore me. But I tried. I tried. We'll see. We'll see if he comes. Greg and I have been picking some of the tomatoes out of the garden, and they are like either rotten, they like are rotting, like right, like they're not like normal, like they should be. Girl, I can teach you how to make some longer videos. What are you using? Are you using your phone? Tell him not to hide. I know, right? He's ignoring me. I hate him right now. He sent me a picture of him. I don't want to see a picture. Babe, come here. Yeah, I know, Smarty. Come here. I have had heirloom tomatoes. They are good. We actually have tomatoes growing. Yeah, he sent me a picture, right? He's so clever. He's coming, I think. He's coming. Liz said hi. She wants to see your face because I haven't done a video in so long. Come here. You're so handsome.
I'm right here. That's my face.
Come here. I love you. I thought you were going to bring me some wine. I know. He won't come in here. I told him to bring me some wine. If he brings me some wine, he'll actually have to like walk in here. Such a pain. But I did some videos. I'm gonna have like a real like daily vlog up, so you can see him in that, I promise. Um Interesting. I didn't know that, Chris. I'll have to look into that. I know, right? Greg is so not shy. I don't know what that's about. He did send me a little cute picture of himself though. I don't know, can you see that? Oh, he is so adorable. Punk. He left. He had to take Digger outside. But, but. I'm just glad I got 7 more work days and then I'm on staycation. It's like my whole like thought and focus is on that. Like I'm just so ready for some time off work. I need it so badly. And I have my books that I'm trying to finish up and read because I want to read. I have Girl Boss, but then I also get like 10 books next week. So I don't know what I'm going to want to read once I get done with the ones that I'm on right now. But reading is fundamental. I've got so much cleaning to do, but I figure I'll just like sit here and chit chat about a bunch of things so I don't have to like clean. Because that's probably how I'm going to spend my entire vacation anyway. And we get, so if I stay with this company and I'm there for 10 years, we get sabbatical leave. So we get sabbatical leave, which is I get a full month off on top of all the other vacation that I'll have at that point. So it's just kind of like, thanks for being with the company for like X amount of years. Take a whole month off. I'm with it. That's cool. A lot of people do like they'll take a month-long cruise or something. I have a friend who's making a Christmas tree. Yeah, I've seen people do that with the Christmas tree. Yep, I've seen that. That's kind of cool. I named her Chloe. So my mannequin's name is Chloe. And I'm going to put her in different clothes, hopefully. Every time I do a live video, we'll see. A different shirt. Because I have a ton of clothes. Because like I was saying earlier, I'm a bit of a hoarder. Because like growing up, I couldn't like have anything of my own. Even like when my daughter was around, she would steal like all my stuff. Like I could never have anything. She stole an eye mask that I had from Avon. I had this like cold eye mask that you could put like in the freezer, and she stole it and she buried it in the backyard. Oh my God. Who does that? I know Chloe does need pants, right? I should put some pants on her. But she was hoping that she could get some tips or something for looking like cute. Should put some pants on her though. But so yeah, so once we moved to this house, I have like a massive Betty Boop collection. I have Betty Boops in the dining room. I have plates and cups in the living room. They should be in the dining room though, but that's where they're at. I have a crap load of books now. I hoard all my clothes, whether they fit me or don't. I just can't get rid of them because you don't know what it's like to have your stuff stolen from you all the time. So now I have stuff and I'm like, I know exactly where my stuff is. I have a ton of shoes. I have a ton of purses, a ton of coolers. If you guys know anything about me, you know that I have like a billion six-pack coolers. As a matter of fact, I have one here, right here by me. See, I have them everywhere. I think I have like 7 different six-pack coolers. This is a purse and a cooler all in one. This one holds, I don't even know, 2. It holds 2 meals plus some regular stuff. Greg never came back here to give me no wine, so I guess I'm not getting any wine. Babe! Oh well. You get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. My coolers, I love my coolers. They are amazing and very expensive, but I've been collecting them. I've done been collecting them for many years. I want to say since like 2010 or 11, something like that. I know. I don't know what his problem is. I'll send him another text. I thought you were bringing me some wine. The people want to see you. He's going to be so annoyed with me. Oh my God, I keep everything. I know, right? The whole bottle. I was trying to I'm not even supposed to have any. He won't even come if it's only me. He'll be like, whatever, come out here yourself. He can try. He can try. It's cool. I got everything I need in here except wine. Yeah, wine is healthy. It is a fruit, especially if it's red wine. And red wine will get you messed up pretty quickly. We have a ridiculous wine collection. Well, it's not really a collection. We just keep a good stock on hand. We have a fridge that holds 4 bottles, and then we have 4 bottles. We have something that holds 4 bottles on the kitchen counter, and then we have a wine cabinet in the dining room that holds 25, and then we have another cabinet that holds 150 in the basement, and we pretty much keep it filled all the time. I know, right? Mimosas. I mean, hello. Let's remember how work would give us fake mimosas. Come in. Welcome. We're going to shout at you. Oh, I hear Greg. I hear him. He's opening a wine bottle. He's not supposed to let me drink anything. Dawn's going to get some wine. Dawn's going to get this chat thing is going to go on for hours. Oh my God, I know. It was so bad. I still have pictures and videos, I think, of that stuff, the fake mimosas. I'm like, really? You think we're Audrey Hepburn or something? When is his surgery? His surgery is, I think, the 14th. It's a Tuesday. It's not next Tuesday. It's the following Tuesday. So. I know, over my head. He's going to kick my butt. He's going to kick my butt. So much for my not having any wine until the wine festival. I'm terrible. Whatever. Tit for tat. No big deal. What's taking him so long? I want my wine. He's gonna kick my butt. Yeah. I wish. We are supposed to have grapes. Don't even get me started on the whole grape thing because we had grapes that were growing at the foot of the garden, which I think we decided that it probably was not the best place to put the grapes. I think there's another place that we want to put them. So the goal is to have grapes started next year. I'd like to make like an arbor and have grapes. But we can go to his aunt's house because she doesn't live too far away and she has a crap load of grapes. But she probably doesn't have any grapes this year because like nothing's really coming in. Hey, babe, I bet you come. Please bring it here. You guys see this. This is not my fault. This is Greg's fault.
You have a bonus, man.
What's in there?
My black cherries.
Black cherries? Hey, come here. Say hi to Liz.
Where's she?
She is right here. See the little cat?
Hi, Liz.
Ain't he adorable? Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
What?
I don't have very much to choose from in the fridge cold.
Is this the white?
Cherries or something.
Is it the white Merlot? Strong. Val said hi too. Everybody says hi. Did you take a sip? Okay. I know. Doesn't he look so good? Liz is hitting on you. She says you look thin. You're sexy. Oh my God. Oh my God. You can have some wine now. I gotta tell you guys. I gotta tell you, he asked if you had biscuits. Let me explain to you. So every time is he oh no, I'm sorry. Liz, you can't have my husband. He's all mine. So Greg has this thing, like anytime we go to a restaurant, the women flirt with him, and I don't know why. Because I'm like, he's not all that, okay? Like but so we can go to any restaurant. And when it comes to biscuits, like if we go to Olive Garden and they have the breadsticks, or we go to like the most recent, we went to Red Lobster and he asked for biscuits. And she asked him, she's like, how many biscuits do you want? He's like, I don't know. And she looked at me, I was like, two or three. She comes and brings him five. So I'm like, what the heck? Do you flirt? Like, why are these girls flirting with you all the time? When we first went out, we went to like a Denny's or something, right? Like early on in our relationship, right? Like within the first month or so, we went to Denny's, and every time we go to Denny's, the girls would flirt with him. And then not too long ago, we went to Taco Bell, and we're in the drive-thru, and the girl's like, okay, darling, you can come around. Okay, no, sweetheart. Sweetheart is what she called him, sweetheart. And she's like, okay, sweetheart. And she kept calling him sweetheart. And we go up and he pays for the food and he gets the food. And she's like, okay, sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart. And I'm like, why you keep calling my man sweetheart? And we get home and they messed up my order. I was so mad. I'm like, really? They messed up my order? She was too busy flirting with you, so they messed up my order. I was so mad. So Greg has a thing about like food service women. I don't know. Biscuits are so good. Oh my God. your your 3-year-old wants you to smell her feet. My husband wants me to do that. And he's 54. I don't think they grow out of it. Red Lobster ones are so good. Greg gets his plain too, so he's like difficult. So He has to get plain biscuits when we go to, he doesn't like the garlic, whatever. I don't know. I like them exactly the way that they are. He's so high maintenance. Val, do you want to know why I couldn't? Val, let me explain to you why I could not like type out when I was watching your video last night. Because Craig needed me to take care of his feet. So like I'm taking care of his feet. I couldn't like type and take care of his feet at the same time. The things that you have to do when you're married, it's crazy. The one thing I'll give Greg credit for, he does not have stinky feet at all. Like I don't know how his feet like don't smell. Oh man, he's so lucky that I love him because I was like, seriously, but y'all are so funny. I know it's crazy. I keep getting alerts on my watch. My watch is kind of annoying though. Oh, this wine's already hitting me. Like it should not be like that. I need to hold my. But this is white Merlot, so it's kind of like strong, but it's not strong. And Greg put some black cherries in here too, because he loves me. Because I took care of his feet last night. So we have that going on. I still have my water. So that's good. I do deserve the wine. Yesterday was such a bad day. I was having such a terrible day. I could have used wine yesterday. But I'll take it today. It's cool. Cherries are the best. We went cherry picking for the first time last year. We have a cherry tree, and we had 2 cherries that came up last year, but the birds ate them. I mean, he kind of spoils me, but I mean, I deserve it. I deserve it. Mm, mm, mm. So, you guys, I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, he does spoil me. Like when he traded in my Chevy Malibu that had 50,000 miles on it, and he got me a Jeep Wrangler that had over 100,000 miles on it. But I love my Jeep. And it's got pink. I never liked pink until like I got rid of the kids. Once the kids were gone, I'm like, I love pink. I need pink. I have not watched Big Brother since like the first or second season that it was on. Want to wet my Jeep? Of course I did. I'm just teasing him. Because I always tell him, I'm like, you traded in my car that only had 50,000 miles for a car that had 100,000. Who does that? But I had to get an old Jeep because I don't like the new Jeeps. I follow somebody on YouTube that just tried to get on Big Brother, but she wasn't selected. But she's cool. She's a competitor. Yeah, we both we both did hit the garage door. I hit it first. I hit it with my Malibu. I hit it right after I quit my job too. And I was like, "Oh great, I can't afford a new door." But he fixed it kind of, and then he hit the door with the boat, I think. You want a 2017 Camaro? They're nice. What color do you want? Yeah, hitting the door wasn't one of my favorite moments in life, and you can still kind of see the dent too, so it sucks. It was bad. Oh well. I had to call Greg. I'm like, oh my God, I hit the door. I'm so terrible. Blue. Hey, that's a good color. Yummy car. Mm, I like it. I'd like it even more if it wasn't a Chevy because Chevy did not do me right with my Malibu at all. And Greg was such a Chevy guy. That's why I ended up with a Malibu. But now he's a Toyota guy. His Toyota's been good to him. He's had two Toyota trucks. He had a Tacoma, and then he traded it in for a Tundra. So I got a 2017 Tundra, which is so comfortable, and I love it. And it doesn't even have that many miles on it because we like hardly go anywhere. Aw, Aubrey, hey. So, so yep. But I love my Jeep. I love it. I love it. He took the doors off for me, but we've had nothing but rain recently, so we put the doors back on about a week ago. But the doors on this Jeep are really, really hard to get off, and I don't know why. I have soft windows, so it's just the door, and it's not a lot of weight to it, but it was kind of stuck. So what Greg decided to do is he took a jack and he like put a jack underneath of it, so we like kind of forced the doors up, and they came right off. She's 3. That's such a good age before they really get a smart mouth and like ruin your life. I was not anti-children until I had a teenager, I swear. Toyota Tundra. They are the best. It is such a good truck. But I'll tell you, I have a video that is called like we bought a 2017 Tundra, and there was so much drama going back and forth in the comment section, like Toyota trucks are terrible. They're un-American. They're this, they're that. And it's like, they have a plant in the US, so I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. And it just, I mean, I still like randomly get notifications that people are fighting back and forth over it. It's insane. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. I just don't get it. People will fight over the dumbest stuff, but hey, whatever. The videos that get the most attention are like the weirdest videos. Now, see, I didn't have a problem with the texting stuff with my daughter because cell phones did not even become like mainstream until my daughter was, I don't know, what, probably like 14. And I got her a phone, but that was like when the texting phones were real popular, not like the iPhones or anything like that. So she had that, but then it got taken from her because she lied and she had a what is that? She had a MySpace account when she wasn't supposed to. I feel like my face is like breaking out. Is this wine breaking me out? I feel like I don't know. I told Greg, I said, I'm just gonna go do a quick live video an hour and 4 minutes later, and I'm still rambling on about I don't even know what. But it's okay. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Yep. Yep. So I don't know. I don't know. I will say, Val, I have been thinking about my 5, and I'm coming up with some stuff. I'm starting to feel a little bit positive about some things. She has a tablet and she wants your phone. Bye, Liz. I love you, girl. See you soon. All right. So I don't know. Kids, Mm-mm-mm. My grandson, he has an iPad. He's like, how old is he now? He's old. I think he's like 9 now, something like that. The picture has 10 spaces. What picture? What are you talking about? Are you okay, girl? Are you drinking wine already? This is hitting me fast. Maybe because I didn't eat that much today. I don't know. Maybe I can handle my liquor. Who knows? Hey, I have so many coloring books. Oh my God. Oh, is that what you're talking about? It's got affirmations on it. Yay. I have been watching some like positive videos online and just trying to like get my head in the right space because I totally need my head in the right space right now because I'm just like I don't I'm just I'm feeling some kind of sort of way. But I can say that there have been some positive things that I have done recently that it's like really good for me. Like I told you, I deleted my daughter off of social media, which is good. I needed to do that. And I am like doing like positive things. Like if something doesn't feel good or somebody doesn't make me feel good, like if they bring me down and like I'm sitting there like frustrated about something, like I can't live like that. Like I know that sounds like childish and stupid sometimes. Like in life you have to deal with like bad things and good things. I do. But there are certain things and certain people that I can like say like you're not good for me. So I can do that. Are you drinking though? Because it's only 8:08. I have to drink early because I go to bed early. Although I am such a day drinker, I will admit it. Maybe that's why I can drink like a couple bottles of wine because like I start early. Like if Greg has coffee at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I may have wine at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But then I've also been known to have wine like earlier than that. And like when we go to the wine festival, we get there at like 10 a.m. and then we're home by like 1 or 2 and I'm drunk at that point. But hey, it's all good. Val, do you know what you're drinking tonight? I mean, wine, obviously. Obvi. But do you know? Do you? Of course I will be on because I can't sit here and chit chat for like ever. Well, I probably could. I could probably just do it live and like clean and I don't know, just do like all kinds of stuff. Am I starting to Riesling? Hey, I can't. I don't know. I can do Riesling like after I'm already drinking. It's just too. I'm a picky drinker. But when I'm drunk, I'm not a picky drinker. I can drink pretty much anything. Although I did try Greg's vodka, and I'll tell you what, that stuff is like, it's hard to get down. It's not easy to get down at all. Nope. I think I should probably like get off of here right now because I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. I don't know. What do people do when they have to go to the bathroom when they're doing a live? I can't drink beer, believe it or not. I'm not a beer drinker. I don't like beer. Ugh. I like whites and roses. I kind of like all wine. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I did try a couple wines. When we go to the wine festival, we get um the VIP pass. And what the VIP pass lets you do is you can sit under like a covered tent and you get access to like the more expensive wines. And you get a big glass, even though they still only give you like that much wine, this like that much wine to sample. So you get this big cup with like that much wine. And they have a band and all that kind of stuff, but the band is for everybody. And you get the bathrooms. Oh my God. The bathrooms are so amazing. The bathrooms are like, they're so cool for like porta potties because they're in a trailer and there's like 4 or 5 like different stalls in the trailer, and there's like these really nice sinks, and you get these mirrors so you can be like, do I look pretty before I head out? And you can be all girly and stuff about it. I really liked it. I thought it was kind of cool. And the tickets aren't that expensive. They're like $50 a person, but you get the wine and then you get the expensive wine, which the expensive wine is not that good. But that's what I was trying to say before I got off topic, is that the VIP wines they're not that good. They taste nasty. I'm a cheap wine girl. I'm just into the cheap wine. The things we women notice. I know, right? The bathrooms were so awesome. But the funny thing is that somebody was complaining about the bathrooms on like the Facebook group for the wine festival. And I was like, no, the bathrooms were really good last year. They had them on this trailer. And I like made this like whole like little thing, like, they were clean, they were this, they were that. The wine festival person that's running the page stole word for word, I mean, commas and everything that I posted. She stole it. I say she, because I just assume it's a she, but it may be a he, who knows. They stole it, and then they were reposting it when people were asking about the bathrooms. And I didn't get credit for that. I think that's like, isn't it like stealing somebody's work, even if it's just a comment on Facebook? I don't even understand. I don't understand. So I'm gonna step away for a second. It is plagiarism. I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm gonna go to the ladies' room and I'll be back. And I gotta go check on Greg and see if he's drinking all my wine. I'll be back. Babe. Want wine? I'm still doing live. I'm making that wait for me. Want wine? You drink wine?
There's not a lot else, so
Oh.
I ain't doing anything.
All right. Are you having anything else? Okay. I'll holler for you when I need more wine. Oh, I'm back, you guys. I had to step away for a second. I feel so much better. I could like go another 2 hours. Let's see. Yeah, I think they did copyright me. When did Greg and I meet? We met in 1999, a long time ago, and we got married in 2005 on our anniversary. So our anniversary and our anniversary are together anniversary and our wedding anniversary are the same. So it's November 1st. Oh Lord, we had a very small wedding. It was just Greg and I. And we went to the courthouse and we just got married in the courthouse. And he's like the first person that I ever married. I'm his third wife. But I figure when I met Greg, I was 21. So I figured that like he like technically couldn't date me prior to 21. So he was just like killing time with the other ones until he met me. I am 40 and Greg is 50. Don't let him don't tell him I told you that. Hey, October what? So Greg and I were married November 1st. Yes, it is. Third time is a charm. He's so lucky to have me. I don't know. It just seemed like right. I don't know. I mean, it was perfect timing. The 22nd. Oh my God. Okay. My dad's birthday was October 22nd. My mother was born on Halloween, which is why I call her a witch. Because my mom was born on Halloween. She's epileptic, which, like, if you know anything about the Salem witch trials, like, you know that, like, epilepsy was, like, considered, like, your body was being taken over by demons. Oh, thank you so much. You're my new BFF. I love you. How old do I look? 23? What? 20, 22, 23? 26. We'll say 26. So with the Salem witch trials, like they said, like if you had epilepsy, like your body was being taken over by a devil, and they hung you. And when I was little, I was snooping through my mom's closet. I mean, I was little. I was like in elementary school. It's probably like in third or fourth grade. My mom had witchcraft books, so like I am like certain my mom was a witch. Yep, I did a lot of reading. I remember that. I really liked the Salem witch trial books stuff. There's a lot of interesting information out there about that. And actually, I was talking to my stylist, 34, I'll take it. I'll take it. I look even younger when I'm not so fat. When I'm fat, I look old. But when I'm skinny, I look young, really young. Which is actually kind of funny because if you think about it, when you think about it, I met Greg, he was 36 and I was 21 and he turned 37. So we were probably he was probably 37. And we went to Walmart and we're shopping for stuff, and I looked really, really young. So when I was 21, I looked like I was 14, right? So we're walking through the store. See, that's why I love you, Val. Okay, so we're walking through the store, and this couple, well, not this couple, it was like a mother-daughter, and the daughter was like probably in her 30s, right? So she was old. I wouldn't consider that old now, but she was old to me then. And I embarrassed Greg. I love doing that kind of stuff. So we were at the store and they were looking at us, and I kind of rubbed up against Greg and I said, Daddy, stop doing that. You know Mom's going to get mad. So they were looking at us, and Greg just looked at me like, oh my God, I cannot believe you did that. And the funny thing is, it's like I had my hair cut really, really short at the time. It was like a bob, but it made me look even younger then I would have already looked if my hair was long. So I mean, I did. I probably looked like I was 14. So the women like got so embarrassed, but they shouldn't have been staring at us. I mean, in my defense. So plus I was 21, so I was a bit of an asshole. I mean, I'm an asshole now and I'm 40. So like, could you just imagine what I was like when I was 21? I'm so stupid. We have fun. You gotta have fun in life. If you don't have fun in life, what is the point of living? Right? That's the one thing Greg always says. That's the one thing he's been pushing on me a lot. It's like life is short. And even if you can't laugh at yourself and you can't like laugh at other people, you can't make a joke about things, what is the point in living? Like you can't be miserable about everything. So, hey. It's true. It's true. Greg is right on. He's right on about that stuff. So, like 2 years ago, when he found out his knee was like pretty much jacked up, like the doctor said, I don't even know how you're walking right now. And then with the fact that, I mean, we live in a one level home, but we have a basement, and we have an attic, and we kind of live on a hill. So, like, it's going to kind of jack me up even more if you're not careful. So, Greg said, I'm not getting knee surgery. I'm not doing it. He's like, there's no way I'm going to get knee surgery. And now he's like, I cannot wait to have my knee surgery. I need to get it. He just wants to, like, he figures, they say that if you get knee surgery, your knee is good for like 15 years or so. And then, like, too bad, so sad. Like, you decided that this is going to be your good 15 years. Like, that's it. And it goes downhill from there. But Greg's like, he's like, I have a boat. I want to enjoy life. Like, I just need to do this. So that's why he decided he's going to get his knee surgery. And I think it's a good thing. I do. I don't know if he's scared right now, but I'm kind of scared. Like, I'm kind of getting to that point. Like when I go in for surgery, I'm like, I'm going to be asleep. I don't even care. Like, I'm good. You knock me out. If I die, like, I'm already asleep. I don't care. It's cool. It's all good. So, but I haven't had like a lot of surgeries. I say that like I've had a billion surgeries. He will be better off. But I mean, I had my tubes tied, and then I had Nova Shore done, which is what I say. I had my tubes cut, tied, burnt, and thrown in the garbage disposal. Amen, girl. I am not having no more babies. What? And then I had gallbladder surgery. I had my gallbladder removed. So those are the three surgeries that I had. Like, that's it. Plus, of course, I had my daughter too. So is that a surgery? I guess you just push. I mean, I didn't have a C-section or anything. My mother got so mad though. My mom got mad because she was at the hospital when I gave birth to my daughter, and I was young. I was 18 when I had my daughter. And my mom was in the room. They wouldn't let my baby daddy in the room with me because I hated him. And I don't know. There was some drama surrounding my labor and delivery. But I mean, like, my stepmom tried to run me over with her car, and I ran like a mile and a half to get away from her. Like, it was crazy. Then I went into labor, and then she came to the hospital, and the nurse was like, you have to leave because her blood pressure is going up really high, and like, it's not healthy. Like, get out. And I was like, yes, get that bitch out of here. So anyway, my mom was in the room when I gave birth to my daughter, and she says, just because you had an easy delivery does not mean you should be popping them out like chiclets. That's what she told me. Don't pop kids out like chiclets. Do you only have one child right now? I decided to get my tubes tied after my daughter was 6, because then I decided, like, she's 6. If I have another kid, then she's going to be like 7 or 8, and then that's too much of a gap, and I just didn't want that much. Yeah, I didn't want that much of a gap. Like, no, thank you. And when I went, I was young. I mean, I was like, what, 20? I don't know how old I was, 23 or something like that when I went to my doctor, and I told her I wanted to get my tubes tied, and she's like, well, what does your boyfriend think of that? And I said, no, he's good with it, because I was with Greg at the time. And I said, he has 4 kids, I have 1, like, we're good. And she's like, "Well, what if you leave him that and you wanna have a kid with somebody else?" And I said, "If I leave him, I'm not gonna have to take a bastard child with me to another relationship, so it's good. It's good. I don't wanna have any kids." She's like, "Okay, I'll do it." And then I had my tubes tied, and then when I went back for the, NovaSure to, like, kinda make sure no more babies, the main reason I did that, because I thought when I got them tied, I thought, like, "That's it, like, I cannot have no babies." I didn't realize, like, you could I don't know why I didn't realize, but, I mean, I just didn't think, like, "Well, you can have any more kids." But I got the other surgery done because my periods were so heavy, and I was in, like, so much pain, and, like, each month, I mean, it was just painful. So I went through the other surgery. Hysterectomy. Oh, man. Oh, you have 2, so you want 3? I'm not trying to scare you about the 3 kids, but I'm just gonna tell you that my mom had me, and then she had my brother, and she wanted a dozen kids. Why, I don't know. But she wanted me and then my brother. We were actually planned too. I don't even understand it because she hated us, but us, and then she had her 3rd pregnancy, and she ended up with twins. And she was so sick when she was having twins, and she didn't know she was having the twins. She had them in the 80s, and, like, she thought she was having 1 kid until, like, Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving weekend, they found out that she was having twins, and she had to stay in the hospital until she gave birth to them on December 4th. So could you imagine, like, thinking, like, that whole time, like, you didn't even know, like, you didn't have months to plan or anything like that. But she went for her 3rd child, and she ended up having 4. So I'm not trying to scare you, girl, but I mean, I'm just saying that, like, just saying. And the twins were the worst kids she could have ever had. That's not her saying it. That's me saying it because they're terrible people. They're just terrible. They're awful people. They're awful human beings. Just But anyway, I should probably drink the rest of this and get another glass. What do you guys think? Make Greg come and bring me some more because I think I deserve some more. I am so blotchy. What the heck? What's going on with me? I know, right? I think people should really think twice about bringing kids into the world when they can't afford to live themselves. Amen, girlfriend. Amen. But I will say this. My mom, my mom did actually go to try to get some help like years ago, but let me explain the situation. My mom and dad, like, split up. My dad took care of us. He retired from the military. He had, his retirement check went to my mom. That was like $1,000 a month. And then my mom worked. She worked 1 job, then she worked 2 jobs, and she worked 3 jobs. But the one time that she did go to try to get help was our house caught on fire on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. And they told her to contact, I think, the American Red Cross, and then they tried to tell her that she could get Section 8. Well, we didn't know really what that was. So my mom tried to reach out to them, and they were like, well, we can put your name on the list. My mom's thinking, like, emergency, housing because we didn't have anywhere to go. So she found out that's not the way that worked. And what we ended up doing is my dad took us in. So we were living at my dad's house, and he was taking us from, like, one county to another county so we could go to school. So my dad was, like, making sure that he was driving us to school every morning. And my mom lived with a coworker until we could find a new place to live. So we ended up doing that because when she tried to figure out how we could get into another house quickly, yeah, it wasn't something we could do. So my parents, like, completely, I think that's where I get that from because I'm the type of person, like, even when I lost my job last year, I was told, like, well, you can go and you can get help with your BGE bill, like, you're a perfect candidate for that kind of thing. And I'm like, I can't do that. Like, I'm good right now. Like, I mean, Greg and I went out to eat, and we're sitting there and we see these, like, old people. I guess they came from like an old folks home and they were eating at an all you can eat restaurant. And they were all trying to figure out like, well, can you cover me and then I'll pay you when we get back, because I couldn't get to the bank to get the money out and all that. They were like all trying to figure out their money and kind of split everything. And Greg and I just looked at each other and he's like, do you just want to pay for their meal? And I'm like, all of their meals? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, sure. And it was like 6 or 7 people. And when you go to like an all you can eat place, at this place, it was like about $12 a person. So I'm just like, yeah. But then like I just wanted to pay for it and get out because I didn't want them to like see us. I just wanted to go. But like that's just like who we are. Like, I mean, I think that it's important, like if you need help, like you get help. But I'm very like prideful and I just really hard for me to do. I guess because of the way that I grew up with my parents and the way that they were and everything. So I don't know. So hey girl, hey, happy Wednesday. Of course. You know what? Let me explain to you guys about the live feed thing, okay? Because I remember I was getting live feed notifications on my daily Rambles channel. And then when I came over here and I decided that this is going to be the main channel I'm going to just stick with and everything's going to be over here, I'm like, how come I'm not getting any live feed notifications? Because I know these people have live feeds. And then I was like, oh, some I'm not subscribed to, and then some I didn't hit the like notification bell. I didn't realize that you had to hit that notification bell to be notified when people are live. So now I have that. So when I'm at work, I can like click and just like listen to you guys and respond and stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited about that. But that's what happened with that. So no problem, girl. I'm gonna be on live feeds like a boss. So I was a single mother of 4 and worked 4 jobs just to get another family member. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. See, that's why I had my daughter and I managed to take care of her by myself. By myself. That was hard, but I did it. And I have some stories to tell and I should probably tell them one day. But I mean, I life was hard taking care of her, and I get no respect. Her father gets all the credit, and he was in jail the majority of her life. But she's a felon now, so now they're in jail together. It's like a family tradition. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep on top of the notifications and just try to like keep track. But it really helps when they come through because it comes through on my watch, and I'm like, oh, hey, so and so's live. Let me go check them out. So that's a good thing. I'm totally rambling right now because I'm drinking wine. Greg's gonna have to go get me some more wine because I'm gonna like down this. Yet I can. Yet I can. But he's a bad person. He's such a bad person. It's supposed to rain here in a little bit. It was supposed to rain at 2, but now it's saying 5. But it's supposed to rain like all week. Rain is so sad. I want to get the top off my Jeep. Girl, amen to that. I know. I'm just talking. I was supposed to get off of here at 8 o'clock, and I'm still like chit chatting, and I'm gonna make Greg get me some more wine. As a matter of fact, let me send him a text and say, "More wine, please." He's like my butler. He's gonna be so annoyed with me. Yeah, it's 8:34 here too. I'm just like, where are you? What state are you in? I'm on the East Coast. I love it here. Alabama. Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that. I remember. I think we're two. Greg said, I better love him. I said, I love you. I love you. Go get me some wine. That's what I told him. I got him like wrapped around my finger. That's what happens when you marry an older man. Wrap him around your finger. Strawberry beer? What? I don't even like beer, but when you throw strawberry in there, I'm kind of intrigued. I could probably do that. I like wine coolers. Like I had some Mike's hard lemonade and I kind of felt like a pedophile. I don't know why. It's like cuz don't pedophiles like go and buy Mike's hard lemonade for young girls and mm, that's all you have? I have like a crap load of wine. Come on over. Anytime, just come on over. We'll sit out on the porch. We'll watch. Oh, look at that cleavage I just had right there. Ooh, okay, sorry. Come on over. We'll watch the sunset. We've got a good view of the mountains. It's like perfect. And we're like kind of up on a hill. So, like, even at our stuff across the street, you can't really see it because we're up on a hill because, we live like that. I don't know how we got so lucky. I went from living in front of like a light rail train that came right through my neighborhood, like right in front of my house, to like living somewhere where I could see the mountains and the sunset. And it's so beautiful. And I'm so lucky. And growing old is lovely. It is. Sexy mama. Hey. Don't call me sexy mama. I'm taken. You can't have me. I'm so stupid. I need to stop. I just need to stop. Where's my wine? What where's my husband? He's not even in the kitchen because the light's not even on. I can see him and there's no light on. So what's the deal? Hello? Where's the wine? So what else do you guys want to know about me? Do tell, because I will tell. I am an open book. What do you want to know? I'm open. And I just can't stop talking right now. You can look. You can look. I don't even know what I'm doing. I need to just stop. I am a mess. I don't even know what's going on in my life. Where the hell's my wine? I'm gonna have to get a divorce. What do I hate about YouTube? Don't like I need some more wine to be honest. No. I don't like when people do like I want to have fun and I want to like have some friends because like that's what this is all supposed to be about and I want people to like get to know me and I want to get to know people and I want to be like oh yeah I know what's going on in your life and you know what's going on in my life because I'm nosy. That's probably why because I'm like I like gossip and I like to be nosy and I want to know what's going on with everybody and like I want that like community. I like that community feel and I feel like there's not a whole lot of that. Like there's not a lot of people that really want to be part of community. It's kind of like be part of me, not be part of a community, be part of me. Just know about me. Just it's all about me. I think that's the problem with the whole world as a whole actually now. It's like crazy. You're going to pee, don't pee yourself. That's not going to be good. I am an oversharer and I like kind of being out there. I love video and I love recording and it's something that like I've always just kind of like really been into and people say that but I mean I'm going back to like when we had like them big ass like camcorder things that like went on your shoulder and it had like the big VHS tapes in them that you could record and we're going back to like mid 90s, early 90s, mid 90s. We had those. So, like, I used to carry it around and that was like my thing. Like, I love that. And I've always been like on the computer. Like, my parents had an Apple II GS when I was little. I mean, once again, going way back to like the early 80s. Okay. And I mean, when we had like floppy disks and hard disks and stuff, like, some of you young cats don't even understand what that means. But I mean, going back. So it's just things that I really love. What is Greg doing? He's getting on my nerves. He just sent me something that's probably like he's probably gonna like make me mad. Can you give me some wine? I'm gonna kill you. He's a mess. He's a freaking mess. But what, babe? Can you give me some wine? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna hurt him so bad. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I just love like that's like my thing. Like I just like doing that. And also kind of like having no filter, which is kind of a bad thing because everybody's like so PC. And the more wine that I get, the less PC I get. So doing live video is probably not a good thing while I'm drinking, but you know what? Whatever. Life is short. Everybody just needs to take a freaking chill pill. Right? Right. Yes, I agree with you. It is so good when you can connect with somebody online. Like, and there's so many people that you can really connect with online. So I guess that's like the other thing too, right? It's a good thing that we're online because you can like weed out like the people that you don't want to communicate with and that have no desire for just having a good time. I think there's so many things that we can learn from each other too, and I love that part of it, and I love that people love. But I just kind of feel like when somebody asks a question like, "What is it that you love about YouTube?" You know, it's like such generic answers, but you can tell when somebody is being legit and when somebody is like not. Too legit to quit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Okay, I need to stop. Okay. Look at how handsome he is.
Trade you.
Liz says, oh, that you looked good earlier.
Well, I did.
Give me a kiss. Come here. You sexy thing, you. I love you.
You carried it pretty good.
I said I love you.
I like it.
Don't you love me?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Why do you love me?
That's a shocker. I know you do. Do I have anybody that inspired me to vlog? There is somebody that got me to want to daily vlog. It's getting really dark in this room. Um, there is somebody that inspired me to daily vlog, and she was a fitness person. But during that time, I was competing, and she was wanting to compete in a figure competition. It's kind of like bodybuilding, but like it was a cross between a bikini competition and bodybuilding. It was kind of like in the middle. That's the best way for me to explain it. And she was doing daily videos, and I was like, that's so cool. And I tried to YouTube years ago, but I was like, this takes forever. This is like intense. Like it was taking me hours to upload a video. So I was like, this is just there's got to be an easier way, and I don't know how to do it. And I was kind of blogging a lot more. But anyway, I'm I'm really not answering your question, I don't think. But years ago, like in 2011, and I was like, I could probably do this from my phone. And then I started to kind of like daily vlogs. So I have some vlogs that go back to like 2012, 2013, where I was doing some vlogs, and then I just kind of like escalated and kind of grew from there. And I don't know, it's just something fun that I like to do. I think there are certain people that like to get into it to make money, and that's good. If you can make money, if I was making money right now, I'd be like, hey, you know what? Not that I would have it replace my job, but I'm just kind of like at the point where like I'm old and I just kind of want to have fun and I want to do something I enjoy. And that's why I'm doing this. I was blogging, but I wasn't enjoying that anymore, but I enjoy this. And I'm enjoying going live, talking to you guys like real time. That's like kind of cool and fun. All right, let's see what else is going on over here. Yeah, connecting with somebody on a positive level. That's everything. That is life. That is life. I can't even monetize. I'm not at that level. I'm not at that level. Yeah, I'm not at that level, but I don't really care. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm just kind of like enjoying, and I like to ramble. I like to overshare and I like to ramble, and that's kind of like what I do. And sometimes it helps me get away from Greg. He probably needs a break from me sometimes because I can be really annoying and I can like harp on the same thing over and over again. Not like yelling at him or anything. Like I just overthink everything. So if like there's something going on at work, I'll say it to him like 20 times. I know he has to be like, how many different ways can you tell me the same freaking story? You know? I'm like, whatever. Nobody listens to me. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. So, you know, whatever. Plus, I ramble when I don't drink wine, and when I do drink wine, I really ramble. So, I've been on here for 2 hours. I need to get my shit together. I don't even know what's going on in my life anymore. I don't know. You guys, I really want to read my books. I keep going like this because I feel like my arms don't look quite as fat when they're up. I'm so stupid. Swear to God. Do you guys watch Donnie Baker on Facebook? Like, he's so stupid, he's funny. Do you see how light the room just got when I just did that? I don't even know what I did. I like pushed myself up and then like the gods just shined down on me. Like, Dawn, you're so beautiful. Let's put some light on you. And I said, hey. Okay. Fine, Val, just leave me then. I don't even want to see your face around here. So, how about that? You never seen it? I don't even know what we were talking about. I don't know. Hey, babe, dance for me. Don't take your clothes off. Just come in here and dance for me. Whatever, Val. You better be drinking tonight. So, yeah. So I don't know. What else do we want to talk about? Anything else we want to talk about, you guys? Because I've been on here for like almost 2 hours, and I'm just like, I'm just rambling. Let me see. Is there anything on my desk that we can talk about? Let me take a look. Do I have too much pink in my life or what? A pink calculator, really? I might have to like have a little bit of Fruit Loop vodka, or maybe not. Probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't because I can't even handle this. What am I going to do when I go to the wine festival? I'm going to be in so much trouble. I don't even know what's going on with my life. What do we have in here? What can? Oh, I need to take this to work with me because I don't have I need a ruler. There was okay. This is going to be so bad. Okay, adios. Have fun. I don't even care. I'm probably getting off here soon anyway. Look, there's a ruler, and there was this teacher in sixth grade? Fifth grade? Gregory! There was a teacher that had a yardstick that he used to walk with, and he used to scare the younger kids. They were all scared of him. They were like, I don't want to get into the bigger grades because you gotta have that teacher, and he's so mean. He was the nicest teacher ever. But there's something kind of sexy about like a teacher carrying around a ruler. Kind of like it was like a cop kinda. Like he had some control. Oh, that's what I need. I need one of these for work because I have one of those cute little the little post-it note holder things, and they go up like this. stuff like that. So that'll be cool. I've got this. I found it. Yay. I have to take it to work with me tomorrow because I don't have any. I haven't had any sticky notes for a while, and I need one of these like fancy sticky notes, not like regular sticky notes. I need the kind that can like be in my fancy little note holder thingamabob. So, hey. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm gonna go chill with my husband for the rest of the night. I'm gonna take this, put this in my purse so I don't forget it tomorrow. I'm gonna finish up my wine. My face is so red. I don't know what's going on. But I'm really liking this live stuff just because I think I like to ramble, and it's kind of cool to have people pop in and talk to me while I'm talking and my face is red. But it's okay. I'm tired. Talking for 2 hours is like exhausting. But I'll talk tomorrow about something. I don't know what. But I'm sure I'll ramble about something. And probably not with any wine because I can't drink wine. I'm not even supposed to have any wine until the wine festival. Terrible. But I want to thank you for stopping in and showing me some love and all that kind of good stuff. And I'm going to get ready to like wind down for the night because I still have to like work tomorrow and Friday. What is my life? I don't even know. Oh, and I gotta get a shower tonight. I need to wash my hair. So I gotta go. I gotta go do some stuff. I'm gonna see what my man's doing because I told him I was coming in here and I was gonna do like a 20-minute live stream, and I've been on here for 2 hours and I'm still rambling. I still just can't shut up. So I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys tomorrow. What is happening with my hair right now? I don't even know. Okay, I will see you guys